Humans have always been fascinated by time. It flows around us, shaping our lives. We can't see it, but we see its effects. We age, seasons change, civilizations rise and fall. The need to measure time is deeply ingrained in us. It helps us understand our place in the universe. From the earliest days, we looked to the sky. The sun became our guide. It marked day and night. It dictated the rhythm of life. But we needed more than just the sun. We needed to divide the day into smaller parts. We needed to measure time more precisely. This need drove the invention of the first clocks. These early timekeeping devices were primitive, but they were a start. They represented our first attempts to grasp and organize time. They were the beginning of a long journey, a journey that would eventually lead us to the sophisticated timepieces we have today. Some of the earliest clocks were sundials. A sundial uses the sun's position to tell time. A vertical stick, called a gnomon, casts a shadow. The shadow moves as the sun moves across the sky. Markings on a surface track the shadow's position. Enter the water clock, another ingenious invention. Water dripped from a container at a constant rate. They could be used indoors and at night. These devices were symbols of human ingenuity. The invention of the mechanical clock was a major turning point. It marked a new era in timekeeping. No longer reliant on the sun or water, these clocks used gears and springs. The first mechanical clocks appeared in Europe around the 13th century. They were large and often placed in towers. Their bells rang out, announcing the time to entire towns. These early clocks were not very accurate, but they sparked a revolution in timekeeping and beyond. The development of the mechanical clock led to advancements in engineering and technology. It also had a profound impact on society. People became more time conscious, work became more organized. The pace of life began to accelerate. The quest for greater accuracy drove further innovation. Clockmakers experimented with new materials and designs. They competed to create the most precise timepieces. Each new development brought us closer to the accurate and portable clocks we have today. The 16th century witnessed a remarkable miniaturization of the clock. The invention of the mainspring allowed for smaller and more portable clocks. No longer confined to towers, clocks could now be placed on mantles or carried in pockets. The pocket watch was born. The pocket watch was a symbol of status and wealth. It revolutionized the way people experienced time. Time was no longer a communal experience dictated by the town clock. It became personal and individualized. Pocket watches allowed for greater freedom and flexibility. They were essential for professionals like merchants, scientists, and explorers. The development of the pendulum clock in the 17th century was another major breakthrough. Christian Huygens, a Dutch scientist, invented the pendulum clock. The pendulum, with its regular swing, provided a more accurate way to regulate timekeeping. Pendulum clocks became the most accurate timekeepers for centuries. They remained the standard until the invention of the quartz clock in the 20th century.